Hello and welcome to the World Cup sweepstakes. Sound very creepy. Right, before we begin, going through the list in the round robin. So starting from here, we have Phil, Jer, Ross, Butcher, Warren, and then myself in round one. So what we have here is we have pot number one. Inside we have pot two, and then we have pot three, four, and then the Sports Direct Cup is pot five. So how we work this is we'll draw out of pot one first, and I will assign the teams. I'll call the teams out, and then I'll put them down on the tracker here. And when it's finished, I'll email it out to everybody. Okay. So without further ado, first up for Philip, give it a bit of a spin. I'm gonna spin with two hands just to sort of look that I'm not being biased. The first name out is Italia. Most recent winners in 2006. Supported this year by that nutcase Balotelli. Next up is Jer. Jer has scored Brazil! Led by Neymar, probably one of the strongest squads in the competition. Congrats, Gerard. Next up we have Chang. Chang has got Argentina! Lionel Messi. So, Chang for Argentina. Brazil for Jer. Next up we have the Butler. Butler got Portugal playing tonight against Ireland, led by Cristiano Ronaldo. For Warren. And Warren has got the Germans. Probably the second strongest team in the competition, even though they have a few injuries, but they always do well. And finally, for me, I have. Just opens up. España! Champions, defending their trophy. Tiki Taka football. Is it dead? We'll find out. Okay. Now on to pot number two. Which, because I went last time, I go first this time. I'm picking a pot. This is the largest pot we have. I have got Colombia. Not the same without Falcao, but nevertheless, South American team might do well. It's Colombia for me. Next up we have Warren. And Warren have Skull, The Scaldy Greeks, the most hated team in the competition. Not too tough of a group though, so always a chance of them advancing. Next up, Butcher. Butcher has got Switzerland. Philip Senderos will lead them to glory. Next up, we have Chang. Who is Chang go? Uruguay. So Rossi's going to be cheering for his favourite player, Luis Suarez. Love it. Two South American teams so far for Ross. Next up now, Big G Dog. Ooh. The Red Devils. Belgium. The hipster's choice. Eden Hazard and Vincent Kompany on the gang. Solid dark horses. And finally, Pippi Longstocking. It was fate that had to fall to him, wasn't it? It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. Feels now you have even another excuse to cheer for England. Italy and England, two teams in the one group though. I wouldn't have liked that. So we're now going on to pot 3. And the person who's going to kick off this pot is Warren. Ooh, nice. Warren has got France. A good pickup in pot 3. Solid pickup. 3 European teams so far. Next up, the Butch. Butcher, you have been drawn. Jesus, not getting a good look here, man. USA. 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 Very, very tough group to get out of, but at least you can wear your tank top and cowboy hat while cheering for them. Next up, we have Ross. 2 South American teams so far. And Ross is being drawn with Russia. Way. Strong enough team, Russia. Could surprise a few potential semi-finalists. Next up, we have Big G. 2 solid teams so far. 2 B's, Brazil and Belgium. Will you make it a third? No. You've been drawn with Chile. Alexis Sanchez and Arturo Vidal. Probably will play very, very attacking football. Always nice to watch. Right now, Pippi Longstocking. Opening day team. Mandzukic, Modric, Rakitic. The Croats. The Croats, even. Croatia. Which leaves one for me. Which is Oranje, the Netherlands. Shit. Where am I? Do I have 3 teams in the same group? I don't know. Solid pickup though. Check that out. Right, so now we're starting to get to the smaller, crappier team. So let's jump into pot 4, and up front, of course, we have Butcher, who's surely due a bit of luck. I can't remember what teams are in this pot. Yeah, good team, good decent team. Pot 4. Bosnia-Herzegovina. First ever World Cup, led by Edin Dzeko and the gang. Solid pick up pot 4. Argentina on Sunday night, the first game. Looking forward to that one. And we have Ross. Mexico! Retetata! Chicarito! Woo! Ross has a very Latin orientated, a bit of communism thrown in between. Next up then we have Big G Dog. Big G Dog has got Costa Rica in the English group with Italy and Uruguay. Played against Ireland the other night. Most famous players that washed up fella off Fulham, Brian Ruiz and Joel Campbell off Olympiacos scored against the Manx. Big P Dog. Oh, good team. A solid lineup for you, Philly. Cote d'Ivoire. The Ivory Coast. Didier Drogba. Yaya Toure. Kolo Toure. Forehead Gervinho. Nice pickup. Especially for the African team. Probably the strongest of the African teams, but always flattered to deceive the past 2 World Cups. Move on to myself. Ugh. Algeria. Nasser Chadli is probably the best player. Sounds like a Chinese American. Chad Lee. Hey, I'm Chad Lee. I study in Harvard. Law. And Warren taking up two solid European teams in Greece. So far. Now a bit of Latin. Ecuador. Tony V and the gang. Not bad. South American teams. Getting any South American teams this late isn't bad because of the climate. And finally, pot 5, the Sports Direct pot. So up first is Chang. Oh, nice. Nigeria. John Obi Michael and the gang. That finishes Ross's group. Bouncing around the world. Next up, G Dog. Who has never went top, but still got 3 solid teams in Costa Rica. And G Dog, to be representing you, will be the next African team. Cameroon. So you have Brazil and Cameroon in the one group. Samuel Eto'o, World Cup at 55 years old. Nice solid lineup. We have Big P. Filiesto. After all the slagging he gave Ross. The Korea Republic. Ji-sung Park. Is he still alive? Alright. Now on to me to finish up. Too good to okay. Yeah. It's alright. Ross's little love child Kogawa. Japan! So the Gooks are up. I'm done. This beats me. And Warren to finish Warren off. Oh, and finish Warren off is before did I put off the end of it? No. Australia! G'day, mate! And last but not least, Butcher with Ghana. The Ghanaians to finish it off. So I'm just going to do a wrap up now. Just to show everybody. Ghana. SCN, Asamoah Gyan, the gang. Got far enough last time. So, just to round up, Phil, you have Italy, England, Croatia, Ivory Coast, Korea Republic, Jer, Brazil, Belgium, Chile, Costa Rica, Cameroon, Ross, Argentina, Uruguay, Russia, Mexico, Nigeria, Butcher, Portugal, Switzerland, USA, Bosnia, and Ghana, Warren, Germany, Greece, France, Ecuador, and Australia, and Ian, Spain, Colombia, the Netherlands, Algeria, and Japan. So I will put this into an Excel file and I'll send it on to everybody in the WhatsApp group. Peace out.